Okay then guys, this is just a little whistle stop tour to this smart worksheet. So this is a smart worksheet, and I'll just take 60 seconds or so just to run you through everything that's in it and the general format. So as I say, this is a smart worksheet. I'll be putting it up on Google Play in a day or so's time. So look out for it. Basically just type in the relevant past paper topic in Google Play and you should see one of my apps come up. Doggy app is my identifier here. This dog, his name's Freddy. So when you see a Freddy, that'll be one of my apps. All my apps are free. So you're welcome to download, of course, any one or more of them. And this is the general format then. There'll be two papers here, paper A, the first paper, and then the second paper. The PDFs for the actual exam papers are here and here for the relevant papers. And here's the questions listed by topics as you go along the paper, so you can select and choose which question you would like to do. When you've selected the question, a video will fire up. You can pause the video so you can read the question, have a go. That's usually the best thing to do. And then you can resume play to check the solution to see how you've done. When you've done so, it will show a tick to keep track of your progress. And in regard to that, there's reset, so you can reset the row or reset all if you want to have a fresh start at the entire worksheet. So this is the first paper, and this would be the second. Here's the past paper PDFs, and here's all the subject itemized video solutions. This is the user guide, of course. Along the bottom, I'll have an array of tips and tools. This is an email maths queue. If you've got any questions, just write it down by hand, append a picture with your camera, phone, send it in by email. If I get time, I'll write you up a YouTube video solution, and I can send you the private link then. And you can then access the YouTube video to get the solution if I get time, of course. These are the resets, I've mentioned those already. I'll put tools up. There'll be an array of 3 or 4 tools, perhaps an integrator, a plotter maybe, or a differentiator. These are some of the common tools I put up, so they'll help help you work through the actual paper and check your work. This is my recommended app and my app developer page if you want to see all the sorts of stuff I get involved with. And this is the PDFs, the actual worksheet solutions, the exam paper solutions. The mark schemes are here, so you can check those as well to see what how the examiners have written the mark schemes there. And then the extras between now and the time I put it up on Google Play, I'll be sure to include as well. So it just remains to wish you all the best, guys, with this revision. Hope it goes well, and hope you do as well as you can and get the just desserts for all your hard work. A couple of thoughts just to finish off with. When you do an examination, it's a good idea to just flick through the questions. There's lots of benefits in that. Basically, the first benefit is you get to scan all the questions, so your mind subconsciously takes it all in. So even though you don't necessarily do a particular question to start with, when you come to do it, you're already familiar with it, and your subconscious may have already started to work on the solution, so it can in fact save time. It also enables you to choose which questions you would prefer to start at the beginning. Often there's topics you feel much more comfortable with, and it's good to get as good as possible start in the exam, and these may well be the questions that you would like to do at the beginning, whereas the questions that are harder, tricky, more long-winded or involved, then you could perhaps leave them towards the latter part of the examination. Also, don't forget that it's a good idea to double check all your work, so when you finish the exam paper, go through it and double check. A lot of questions don't need double checking because they say show that. So those sorts of questions where they actually provide the answer, they won't need double checking. But then when you've double checked everything, then of course if there's still time, never go out of the exam early, triple check. So you eke out every last possible mark that you from the exam, get the just desserts for all your hard work. Also, there may be questions where you think, I don't know how to do that part, but the questions have several sections, so it might be the case that even though you couldn't do the first part, you can still continue to do subsequent parts of the question. So look out for that. Don't just give up a question because there's a little section in it that's you find that you can't work out. Often it's the case that these questions are designed in such a way that you can do subsequent parts. So also look out for that as well. So as I said, it just remains for me to wish you all the best in the exams. I hope it goes well, and hopefully I'll catch you again in another revision session. Cheers!